That's why we wanted to do this podcast, is to kind of demonstrate the lay of the land, and that it's not just as simple as, oh yeah, well, I'm going to raise some heritage breed pork and change the world. Mm-hmm. There's other parts of the narrative that have to change too. Yeah. For the sake of the breed, and really for the sake of our own kitchens. I think about the restaurants or the chefs that are using the heritage breed. And I do commend them, because they are going outside of their own boxes.
That's right. They're already stretching.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But all of us, we have our breaking point, and we have to be able to make it work for ourselves. And but sometimes they'll get a heritage breed for a pop-up event or a competition or something, and they you have to learn how to cook differently, and chefs need to as well. The trim or the portioning of little tiny cubes, like bite size on a whole plate, that you deliver to someone, that might not work with a heritage breed pig. I've heard recently of a meat restaurant. I don't know the name of it. I'll try to find it maybe. Their whole shtick is they don't allow people in parties less than 10 or 12.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that they can give a whole pig head. And that's using the whole animal. And so the consumer then, I think it's a great concept, because
I hope it works. Yeah.
It's creative. It uses the whole animal. It's edgy and new, new in an old way. And so I'm excited to see how that works out for them. But yeah, we have to kind of retrain. It's from the whole narrative. So chefs and consumers have to be willing to eat differently.
Yeah, and it's not impossible. From the farmer's perspective, you can still raise a heritage pig. I would say pick a Tamworth. Pick a Gloucester Old Spot. Lard pigs are going to be the most challenging to monetize for you. Yeah. And I would say for chefs, if they want to engage in selling heritage meat in their restaurants, it's doable. Even lard pigs are doable. You just need a little bit of education, or look up the traditions of curing. You can there's one sense in which, 70% fat on a Mangalitsa carcass is either the biggest burden in the world or the biggest boon.
Right.
To the right chef,
one man's fat is another man's treasure.
Exactly. Yeah. If you can make lardo, and lardo just happens to be the tiny little sliver of one version to cure pork fat. That's the little Italian version based on one little Italian village where they harvest marble. That's one of a bajillion ways to turn pork fat into something delicious. And imagine, there's so many, if a restaurant could have a freezer full of salo, how many slivers of back fat does it take to create a satiating, amuse-bouche or appetizer? 2, maybe not 1 much per person. Yeah. It's so rich and it's so delicious, and a little bit goes so far, and you're already asking your customers to come along a little bit to eat solid fat, that they're not going to need a ton of it, but that's just that is a huge store of value that you can extract. And the problem is that we just keep thinking of fat as a burden. It is the trim that we must remove to get to the lean. And it's, as long as we do that, lard pigs are doomed. There is no sustainability to the harvest of a lard pig or to the raising of them.
Yeah.
Until that changes. Even chefs that want to enter pigs in Koshan 555 will ask for special deals from the farmers who are raising them. Yeah. I know this from experience. That is exactly the opposite of the stated purpose of Koshan 555. That is that's bad news. That doesn't work. You do not ask for a deal on your pork from a farmer who's already stretching himself to raise heritage breeds for a longer time, on better feed, on more land, with more labor required.
No.
and then ask to get it at the same price as production pork or get a deal on it.
Yeah.
Or maybe as organic pork, you know. It's
yeah.
like, no, it's a different animal.
Or with the promise, well, it'll give you exposure.
Oh, gosh, I hate that one. Oh.
Sorry. I just stabbed you.
Oh, it makes me cringe.
Oh, do this for free. You'll get exposure.
Yeah. No, there's something about that is profoundly insulting to the farmer.
To any small business or operation. Yeah.
It's like, no, what they need is to pay their mortgage this month.
Yeah.
So that they can raise pork next month and continue to do it over and over again.
Right.
That's how you respect a tradesman or a producer.
Yeah. Yeah.